We have the integral of x times the square root of x plus 8, and we'll want to use the integration by parts to find the solution. And so to use the integration by parts, we look at the integrand and pick something for u, and then the rest of it will be dv. And so for this particular problem, we'll go ahead and let u be x. So we choose to let u be x, and then this part will be dv. So this is u, this is dv. So now we got u and we got dv. To get the solution, we also need to find v, and we also need to find du. And so from here, the derivative of u with respect to x is 1. So we have du is equal to 1 dx, or just dx. And then from here, we have dv equal to the square root of x plus 8 dx. And now we integrate both sides. dv is equal to the integral square root of x plus 8 dx. There's nothing here, so we can put a 1. The integral of the constant 1 will be just the constant times the variable, be 1 times v. And then to find this integral, we can use the u substitution method. So for this integral right here, we can use we just let u, no, this u is not the same as this u. This u is for this problem. So this u be x plus 8 and so du dx is equal to 1 plus 0, which is 1. Or we have du is equal to 1 dx, which is dx. So this integral, this would be the integral x plus 8 is u, and then dx is just du. And then the square root of u is the same as u to the 1/2. Antiderivative of u to the 1/2. We add 1 to the exponent. 1/2 plus 1 is 3/2. And then dividing by 3/2. Dividing by 3/2 is the same as multiplying by 2/3. But u is x plus 8, and so we get 2/3, and then x plus 8 to the 3/2. So this integral is equal to 2/3 times x plus 8 to the 3/2. So now we get v equal to 2/3 times x plus 8 to the 3/2. And now we go back to our original problem. Again, this is u, this is dv. This is u, this is dv, and so the answer is u times v. U is x, v is 2/3 times x plus a to the 3/2. So this will be u, v is 2/3 x plus a to the 3/2. So this is u, this is v, minus the integral of v, which is 2/3 x plus a to the 3/2, and then du is just dx. So this times that, it be just 2/3 x plus 8 to the 3/2. And then this will be 2/3 the integral of x plus 8 to the 3/2 dx. Earlier we did something similar. Instead of x plus 8 to the 3/2, we did x plus 8 to the 1/2. So earlier we did this right here. Instead of 3/2, this is instead of 1/2, this is 3/2. And to get this integral, we'll do something similar to what we did earlier. So in this case, so to find this integral right here, again we'll let u be x plus a. So du dx is equal to 1 plus 0, which is 1. And so we get du is equal to 1 dx, which is dx. And so our integral right here, this becomes x plus 8 is u to the 3/2, and then dx is just du. Entire derivative for u to the 3/2, add 1 to 3/2. 3/2 plus 1 is 5/2. And dividing by 5/2. And dividing by 5/2 is the same as multiplying by 2/5. So this becomes 2/5 u, but u is x plus a, so we have x plus a to the 5/2. And again, now we go back to the original problem. And so we have this is 2/3 x plus a to the 3/2, and then minus 2/3 and then this integral is 2/5 times x plus a to the 5/2. And so the final answer will be 2/3 x plus 8 to the 3/2 minus, and then this will be 4/15. Let's see. And that's the answer.